Hello, dear beings. This is Echo at Our Echo Yoga. Thank you for practicing with me today. What I feel inspired to share is my own moments in the last weeks of, and no matter where and what time you will see this, whether it's close to the date that I'm sharing it or if it's years from now, I imagine that humanity has never had a time where we're like, everything is great and everything is easeful. And so there has been a rupture in the field, the energetic field in the world as I feel it. And there have been conversations, like very difficult conversations around relating intimately, how we relate with one another as the masculine and the feminine and whatever bodies that may be. And there is a deep, the internal cosmos that we have, the war, quote unquote, sometimes that happens between our own inner poles of the masculine, the feminine, the form, the formless, the chaos, stillness, presence, creativity. We see that exaggerated and amplified on an external level in such a way. And it can be seductive and it can be alluring and it can pull us into the wildness and the veracity of it. And it can eat us alive if we allow it to. And all of the paradox and the irony can lead us to distrust more and to fear and to worry. And my invitation, on the other hand, is just to lean back, to really lean back, as a dear friend Emily recently told me, and a dear friend Eric. Thank you, Eric and Emily. To lean back and trust the mystery. And what I put here is like, know your practices, know what resources you. And for myself, I am so grateful to have nearly 2 decades of coming to the mat and of finding myself here, even when I first began and I didn't like it. And it was because I was looking for a solution. Still I came and still I practiced and I breathed and I learned to be in my body and I followed the routines rigidly as a good little yogi does. And I did everything perfectly, quote unquote, perfectly, posturally, breath-wise. And it wasn't for years into that practice that it began to unfold to me in my own unique way. And then it began to be a safe haven. It began to be a lighthouse for me. When the world became wild, I came to my mat and I came to myself. I came back to my heart. I came back to my body. And so may you come to your bodies today. And at any time, whenever you watch this, if there is such disarray and discordance and there is illusion that is pulling you in and seducing your attention and your focus away from your breath and yourself, come to the mat. Bring your fire or your numbness here and lean back and follow the waves of the postures and the shapes and just keep coming until you find your way back to shore, until the shore reveals itself. So that being said, let's be a little bit more fiery today, focused. Come to standing. And we move through some sun salutations to really connect with the breath and the body and to find the strength to be, the strength to stand when we want to just fall, when we want to falter into our doubts and our fear. May we stand. So ground your feet into the earth, hands alongside the body. Eyes open or closed, but deeply connecting to your center, to your truth, to your breath. Why am I here right now? Why am I here? What is this all about? What is this all about? Why am I here? What is this all about? Get really clear. Make it simple. My intention is, I am the breath. I am simply the breath. I am always the breath, and I am always right here. I am never anywhere else. I am right here. I never leave this place. This is where I am always. I am always in the breath. Let's take an inhale, reach up. Exhale, bow down. Inhale up halfway. Exhale, plant the hands, step back to a plank position, pause. Top of a push-up, pull the belly in, slight rounding of the upper back. Press firmly into the earth as the earth presses firmly back into you. Deep connection here, your true lover. Take an inhale. Exhale, bring yourself down halfway, half push-up. Inhale forward onto the tops of the feet, open the chest. Exhale, downward facing dog. Can always modify that by bringing the knees to the earth and the chest and rolling back through downward facing. We'll do the modification together. Inhale forward to plank. Exhale, knees down, chest between the hands, hips high. Inhale forward onto the belly. Bring the hands up for a moment. Press into the pubic bone. Inhale. Exhale, hands to the earth. Sit back towards the heels, downward facing dog. Breath moving in and out of the nostrils. Inhale, bend the knees. Exhale, step or float forward. Inhale up halfway, hands to shins. Exhale, fold. I'm thinking how funny it would be if like one of us actually floated, levitated off the ground. Maybe we'll get there someday. But when I say float, I mean hop. Hop your feet forward. Let's take an inhale, reach the arms up, slight back bend. Exhale, hands to heart. Hands alongside the body. Inhale, big toes touching. Bend the knees, reach the arms up, chair pose. Sink the hips back, relax the shoulders. Sink down. Find softness in the body, even though we're building strength here. Take an inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale up halfway, hands to shins. Exhale, plant the hands, step back to plank. Lower halfway or knees in chest. Inhale, upward facing dog or cobra. And exhale, downward facing dog. Take an inhale, bend the knees. Exhale, forward. Inhale up halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise to standing, reach up. Exhale, hands to heart. Hands alongside the body. Bend the knees, reach the arms up. Chair pose. Sink in, press the feet firmly into the earth. Take an inhale. Exhale, hands to the earth. Inhale up halfway. Exhale, plant the hands, step back to plank, move through your vinyasa. Downward facing dog. Step the right foot forward, left heel spins down 45 degrees, hips square. Reach the arms up. Warrior one. Sink into the right knee. Pull the right hip back, left hip forward. Relax the shoulders. Take an inhale. Exhale, hands to the earth, move through your vinyasa. Left foot forward, right heel spins down, reach the arms up. Sink into the left knee. Pull the left hip back, right hip forward. And sink into the stillness, the heat rising in the body. Engage the core strongly and proudly. Be in your body. Let this be the safest home that you've ever known. Deepen a breath. You are the breath. You have never been anywhere than right here. Right here. Inhale. Exhale, hands to the earth. Step back to plank, Mudra Vinyasa. Inhale, bend the knees. Exhale, float forward. Inhale up halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise to standing, slight back bend. Exhale, hands to heart. Hands alongside the body. Big toes touching, bend the knees, sink the hips, reach the arms up, chair pose, sink in as deep as you can go. Let the thighs tremble. Let the belly be ablaze. Sometimes we need a good fire. Take an inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise halfway. Exhale, plant the hands, step back to plank, lower through vinyasa. Settle into stillness and downward facing. Few breaths here. Inhale, bend the knees. Let the belly drop, look forward. And exhale, round the spine, chin to chest. Pause here. Stay here, rounding in. Continue to breathe. Opening up the back of the heart. Take an inhale, come back to neutral. Bring the knees in closer together and extend the left leg back behind you, floating. Extend the right arm forward, floating. Engage through the core. Bend the left knee behind you. Reach back with the right hand if you can get it. Take a hold and press into the right hand. You might need to pause and get a t-shirt or a strap. Opening the heart space, look forward. Take an inhale, lengthen. And exhale, bring it down. Let's take an inhale, lengthen the left arm forward, right leg back. Nice and strong through the core. Bend the right knee, reach back with the left hand. Press in to the left hand, open the chest. Take an inhale, lengthen. And exhale, bring it down. Let's bend or bring the knees to the sides, sink back towards the heels, child's pose. Forehead to the earth, grounding our energy. You can imagine lights from the forehead, penetrating into the soil of the earth, rooting down into the ground, and collecting minerals and delicious sustenance from the earth, feeding back into your own body. And giving anything away that needs to be decomposed. Letting anything from the mind, the fear, the doubt, the insecurities, the inauthenticity to be who you are, let that stream out, give it to the earth, and let it decompose and decay and become something else. Let's go ahead and slide forward onto the belly. Take the left cheek down, the arms alongside the body. And give ourselves a moment to allow the heart to connect with the solidity of the ground beneath us. And sometimes when the world is chaotic, we really want a hug. There is not a human available for our desire, and we let the earth hold us. And we remind ourselves that we are always loved. It just might not look like how we imagined it. Go ahead and flip over onto the back. Mini Shavasana. Let the body be held by the earth. Stillness and silence to incubate, connect with life, connect with your truth. And then sometime I will leave you here to be in your Shavasana, to stay here for as long as you need. And feel so grateful that you've come to practice with me. And these practices will be out every couple of weeks or so as I'm inspired. And if you feel these practices are helpful, there are links below to give back in the ways that you can. And if you'd like to dive deeper together, I have created a Patreon journey. Let's see where it goes to practice longer, hour-long practices and to get into different discussions around life and the existential aspects of what it means to be human, what it means to be alive. And wherever you may go on your journey, may you go with grace. I send you many blessings for your dear hearts. Much love to you as you walk this path. Namaste.